Hey YouTube, this is Phil. Thanks for tuning in for another What a Great Deals video. Today is Sunday the 20th of December, a couple of days before Christmas. Today we're going to be going over the haul from Crazy Bins from the last 2 days. That's right, 2 days. We did the normal Friday $10 bin days. Then yesterday I went back for $5 bin days just to see what it was like. I've not really been to $5 bin days since they first opened up the store. So we're going to show you in the other sister video that we'll talk to you about, and I'll link below for see what it was like for $5 bins, if there was as good of deals, as good of a profit margin for resellers such as us, to go ahead and go back and check it out on $5 days instead of just $10 days. So let's go over the last week's numbers. I know last week's video we talked about how we had a couple of really good big sale items, and it was going to be a most profitable week as far as things that we'd found from Crazy Bins. Keep in mind, you're not going to sell everything in that week. So while you might have got a lot of great merchandise, if you don't sell it all in that next 7 days, it doesn't really reflect in the numbers. That's not saying we didn't do good this week. This is probably still the best week that we've had doing this as far as reselling. We had in the last 7 days from December 11th up until the 18th, so just kind of looking at the sales overall, $1,030.41 in sales on eBay after eBay fees. That's what they've actually paid me. $99.66 in shipping. We had $107 in cost of goods because it was for 10 items. So after cost of goods, shipping, eBay fees, etc., $823.45. So still over $800, and I've still got a $300 SD or Type B format card that's listed that we thought was an SD card at first. We still have another probably $300 of merchandise on top of that I haven't either listed or sold as of yet of this video, because it's only been a week, like I said. So it was a really good week last week. This week, not so much. There was not really any big ticket items. That was pretty apparent as soon as we went in. We got into the bins. They were a little late opening up this week because they had some news crew there doing video for a news story that they were having on the local news. So we had to set out in the rain for a little while late. Got in about 15 after, something to that effect, from the normal 10 o'clock opening time. And the bins were a little sparse. No big ticket items, and you could tell it pretty well immediately that you weren't going to find a whole lot of big value. So we kept digging, and just filled our carts as normal. As we were going through it, we agreed that we were going to go for quantity over quality. Not to say that the quality of this week's items were any less. The items that we picked up are still top great quality and will be listed appropriately as far as open box versus used versus new, etc. But because of there's not a big, $200, $300, $400 ticket item that we found this week, we are going to be listing them, a little bit lower price margins, but we got 20 items this week. So we're going to jump right into it, go over the items. I'm going to show them to you in pairs to kind of speed it up through this video, because a lot of them are similar items anyway. And we'll go over the sold comps and everything as well. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. First two items I want to show you that we picked up was ink cartridges. Again, Harry Tornado, amazing videos to watch if you get a chance. Josh is very, very smart at what he does in this business, YouTube and reselling. Brother Ink Cartridges has the shiny sticker. I'll be honest, I am going to list this as open box. I actually already have, just because I didn't like the way that the tape looked. The tape looked like it was broken seal, so we went ahead and opened it on up, make sure everything was legit inside of it and that it wasn't opened or anything of that nature, so that it is open box. Don't want to burn somebody or get burned myself by selling a bad item. The other one was a find that Crystal found, is this HP ink. The sold comps on these are $65, and this little guy is actually was actually $89. So again, pretty good find in those two things for $10 a piece. The next pair of items that are kind of similar, don't normally pick up these sort of items. I've seen them in the bins a few times. These are Android TV boxes. This one, not a whole lot of reselling it. It goes for right at $40. It is a T95. Not a real big value in it at all. Like I said, $35, $45, but still yet for $10, it's going to ship for super light, super low. It's going to be a good win. It's not going to cost me. This one is a really nice model. I actually used to deal with little boxes. This guy goes for around $95 to $100. I've got him listed, I think, for $95 on eBay right now. Link in the description below. The next things I'm going to go over with you are routers. Picked up a couple of them. I've never seen this guy before. He is a EDUP, something to that effect. AX 1500. He's a little square guy, kind of nice for putting on like a bookshelf or something like that, blending right in with your surroundings and stuff. I thought it was kind of a nice looking router, to be honest with you. If I didn't have a super nice one upstairs already, that would be used in mine just because of how clean it looks. So it's about a $70 comp on it. The other items, picked up two Netgear AC 1750s R6700s. These are reselling right now for about $55 each, open box, which is what these are going to be listed as. I did open them up. Everything's all sealed inside. They are good, but because it's not actually new factory seal tape, open items. A couple of the cooler items I found, especially if you watched The Mandalorian or are a Star Wars fan in general. The finale, by the way, top notch stuff. Great storytelling. If you don't watch the series, you need to. The whole second season, every episode was better than the episode before, and it just kept getting better and better. On that note, this is an awesome little Echo Dot den. It's made by OtterBox for the den, and it looks like the child Baby Yoda's body, and where his head should be is where you put your Echo Dot, and then it has the ears out to the side. It's really cool looking. Out of stock online. You cannot find these on the purchase sites. They're normally only like $25 if you were to buy it, but it's out of stock until February. So everybody is buying them on eBay for, a little bit of markup. I think it has a $50 resale right now, something to that effect. The kind of partner item with that, I found this super cool Boba Fett model. You actually build Boba Fett. I'll go ahead and show you real quick inside. It is all still sealed. So that was a good find. I think got it listed for $45 based off of the sold comps on eBay right now. This is kind of a solo item. I don't really have a partner for it. It is a Quantum PT Reliance fishing reel. Kind of high end of a fishing reel. Its resale value right now is $85. That's what it's listed for. That's what it's going for on a pretty regular basis. Buying it new is like $110, somewhere in that ballpark from different prices that I was looking at. So pretty good find in a brand new open box fishing reel. A Braun thermometer. They actually had two of these. We picked up one for personal use that was not as good of packaging. This one's still obviously not the greatest packaging, so it will be listed as new other, just because the packaging itself, the store, has not been opened into the seal there. So brand new item, but will be priced accordingly. I think those are going right now, even open packaging, for $35, $40, somewhere in that ballpark. So pretty good find. The next item is a 3-pack of these pretty cool Masterfan MF120R fans. These are like power fans for your PC that you're building. Not a whole big market for these. These are going for right at $65 to $85 depending on the model number. This one in particular is going for right at $65, $70. So still, again, for a $10 purchase, not a bad find. The next item, I had no idea. It almost looked like the Space Mouse thing from last week. So I got a little bit excited whenever I first saw it. I was like, oh, it's kind of a weird blue box of something that I've never seen before. So I went ahead and threw it in the cart. When I was scanning it, I was like, what the heck is a audio strap? It is a gaming system that you can use for like the Oculus Rift's 3D virtual reality type stuff. And it's basically a big high-end headset to put headphones and such in. Goes for $100 as far as resale. So again, that's what it's listed for on eBay. Pretty good come up on that one. The next item, food saver. It's basically your average food seller. It is, as you can see, the top and the bottom are all kind of new. The top tape had been busted a little bit, so I did cut it on open, checked it all out. Everything in it is new. Went ahead and sealed the tape back. It will be listed as open box. Sold comps on that, I believe, are right around $60. This box we found is a brown box. Actually has the label on it telling you what it is. It is an AirTitan T3 wall fan system. It is advertised for use for humid, damp basements, crawl spaces, attics, / hydroponics, and grow tents. Thought it was kind of funny that they made sure to categorize that in the advertisements. It goes for $65, $70-ish. It is pretty cool. It's basically an in-wall vent fan system with a digital touch display. Almost looks like a thermostat to kind of help control it. So kind of cool to find that. It's all brand new in the box, so it will be listed as open box and has been already on eBay. Crystal found this. I was, what the heck are you talking about, a paddle? And so we scanned the barcode because it actually had the barcode in here that you could find to scan. This is a ping pong paddle, and it, I guess, is a pretty name brand. Goes for $45 to $50 reselling. It's going to cost next to nothing to ship, and it's just going to be listed as open out of package because the actual hard plastic package that's normally around it is not there. It's got the cardboard, it's got everything else all with it. So it is a Stiga Evolution paddle. So if you're a ping pong pro, like some Forrest Gump getting on, there you go. Go get it. Link in the description below. This was almost the white mystery box. I did peek at it in the store just because the seal wasn't on there, so it wasn't our mystery item. It could have been a mystery item for this week, and sadly there wasn't one, so this really should have been. But it is a battery operated camera. It's a 1080p, so pretty good quality. It is a Heimvision HMD2 is the model number, and it is got really good reviews. Everybody seemed to really like it. I'd never heard of it before, and I've got a couple of different Wi-Fi webcams and such for outside and around the house. Had never heard of that brand, so I went ahead and picked it up. Wanted to go ahead and see what the value was on it. Scanned it. Resell on it goes for around $60. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'll go ahead and get it to show it to you, because you have to be honest when you're doing this stuff. I don't know that I'm going to resell it. I may keep this one. It's got some discolor to it, like it has been used and returned. It's not as new as I'd hoped that it was, and I didn't really notice the discolor until I got home, and I had looked at the button on the back. Now I've already wiped it down some, but you can see that there is definitely some indications of use there, and I don't feel comfortable, selling things that I don't know 100% work. One of the next things I picked up was something that actually somebody else had thrown back. Not a huge resale on this. This is a really cool flashlight. Yeah, I guess a really cool flashlight. It's a Nevo Slide King. It actually slides, the handle slides up some so that there's actually lights in the actual handle itself as well for you to use. It's rechargeable, so you don't have to use batteries. So you just plug it into the wall like you would charge your phone or whatnot. Reselling this is about $40 to $45. So again, not a huge thing, but it's not super heavy. It'll ship for probably about $3 or $4 anywhere in the US. So it's not a bad day. Brad Neller. This is probably going to go on Facebook Marketplace because it is pretty heavy to ship. I had some increase in my shipping this past week because I sold a couple of heavy items, and I'm trying to get out of that. So heavier, tool items like this that would have a little bit of weight, I'm gonna probably start selling more so on Facebook Marketplace. This has a resale value roughly about $80 whenever pricing comps online. So again, $10 in, not a bad day. All right, so truth moment. I narked on somebody this week. They have signs up everywhere that ask you to not open the boxes because stuff just gets scattered in. They have tried having labels on everything that you can see, but if you have a question about something, you just take it to the front when you're ready to check out. They'll open it for you to let you see what's inside of it if you want to, and then they'll go ahead and tape it back shut and put it back out onto the bins, hopefully with some writing on it of what it was, so that the next person already knows a little bit. This lady was just going to town, ripping stuff open and scattering it everywhere. It kind of infuriated me, to be honest with you, just for the disrespect of it, and also it makes those products useless and garbage. And even if I'm not going to buy it, somebody else might want to buy that, and now they're not going to be able to because this lady was just going to town like it was Christmas morning. So I found one of the owners that I know, gave him the heads up that what was going on. He went down, spoke with her. She didn't make a scene or anything. He didn't make a scene. Just politely asked her to stop. It was cool. He, I guess, as a token of appreciation, when I was going over my pricings, came over and actually brought me a box of, he said, "Hey, this is a lithium battery. You have any interest in it?" Knowing that what I do, so I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let me take a look at it." It's a off-brand Ryobi battery. I don't have Ryobi products. I have DeWalt, so I'm not able to test this. So it's going to be sold as untested and not original equipment. So even at that, it has about a $35-$45 resale. So I'm probably going to list it for like $40 best offer to go ahead and get it out there. The last item for this week from the Friday $10 bins are these Heart car seat covers. Yeah, that's Crystal found it. She found the big item again this week. She's gotten really good at this. I'm not gonna lie. It's this Carhartt car seat covers. When you run the number on eBay and Amazon, they sell new for $250 to $300 for the front seats like this. It's for a specific model truck and whatnot, of course. So even looking at the sold comps on it to get the value of what I'll be able to do it for, I should be able to list these with $150 with no problem, and be able to sell it pretty quickly from what I was looking at the sold comps on it. So again, $150 for the profit. Well, $150 minus eBay fees and whatnot. I should still clear over $120, $130 in profit on this item. It does have a little bit of weight as far as shipping, so that'll hit me a little bit, but still yet really good find, especially for the end of this, kind of bad week at the bins to say. So let's go over the sold comps. Sold comps for this week for everything that I've shown you here, $1,278. That is straight up what they should be able to sell for. Now with that, minus eBay fees of about $178, cost of goods $200, cost $10 per item for 20 items, minus about $140, because everything that I picked up this week should sell for about an average of $7, or ship for about an average of $7. So with all of that, potential profit $759, $750, somewhere in that area. Still a really good profit on top of my $200 put in. So again, making my money back and then making a much, still not a bad week at the bins this week. Now, that $759 for Friday. Check out the sister video. I'm going to try putting the link below. I want to list them both up at the same time, so we'll see how that works out. I have to cross it over to see what I found at the bins on $5 day, because I think it's going to push us up over that $1,000 mark for this week. We're going to see what we can do. Check out the video, see what's on there. Make sure to leave any questions that you have down below. Make sure you drop any comments down below that you may have. If you have a question about an item that we have that we're getting ready to list, shoot us a message, let us know. We'll go ahead and see if we can work something out for you if you have an interest in it. Also, make sure you smash that subscribe button, ring that bell notification, share these videos with your friends. They may have an interest in it, you may have an interest in it. I'm here to help answer your questions. I'm going to make some instructional videos coming up soon, so if you are subscribed and notified, you'll get those notifications on that. And we may even start working on doing some giveaways. Again, my investments in these things are fairly cheap, so if I can maybe help you guys out, do some giveaways to entice some shares and some subscriptions, that may be in the horizon as well. Again, the P Slate, peace out.